All right, so I took down my backyard John Deere windmill spinner because the bearings were pretty much shot, tight as all get out. So what I did is I got some new bearings. These are 10 millimeter internal diameter, 30 millimeter, pretty much a standard size. Came in a pack of 5 for about 10 bucks, so they're pretty cheap. They're double sealed. The old ones lasted, I don't know, probably 9, 10 years. So hopefully I can get some years out of this. And while I was at it, I repainted everything. And I've got it where you can spin it here. Doesn't make a sound spinning. So I mean, just the lightest puff of air is going to make this thing spin nicely. And what I did was put in some harder washers right in here on the front and back side, because it was literally chewing up the shaft when the bearings went bad. So it's a lot less wobbly now. It still has a little bit of play to it, but that's okay. It's really not much stress on the bearings per se, but it'll hold the bearing. This washer right here will hold the bearing down a lot better. And for touch-ups, I used Rust-Oleum and just a paintbrush. You know, it's right down here with some little paintbrushes and some painter's tape to make sure the lines were all good. It's not a professional job. It's just kind of, you know, scratch up the surface a little bit with steel wool and sandpaper and just throw some paint on there. But I did the front and back side just to get it, you know. Again, this is an old antique John Deere windmill that I modified with the blades because they were crap. So years ago I put all new hardware on the rotating mechanism here, and they're not going anywhere, and it works great. So I just sprucing it up a little bit, and it should be a good one. A little old school decorative spinner a la John Deere. All right, there you have it. I'm going to put this thing up tomorrow. I'm going to let this, guys, I painted this right here, and the cotter pins or whatever, bent those in there, and then I painted them and painted that brass shaft holder downer dealy whacker, so it looks a little bit better. So there you have it. So a little tinkering around here, sprucing up, a little spring cleaning. All right, later.